what are we, Malaysians? Well, we're a small but diverse tropical country with 25-26 million people. Multi-racial, multi-languages, multicultural, multi-religious, multi-political parties, multi-cuisine, pride in the food that we have. And also we are multi-government. For a small country, we've got a huge number of governments. We've got one federal government, we've got 13 state governments, and we've got 140 or 150 local governments. If you compare that to Shanghai, Greater Shanghai has 25 million people, they have only 3 governments. So there's total overlap, and of course we create a lot of warlords as well. And of course we hold the world record for the number of kings that we have, monarchs. The whole of Europe has got only 8, but Malaysia has got 10. One super monarch and the rest minor monarchs. So all this multiism, if you like, results in multi-problems. In fact, this country is almost ungovernable, very hard to govern because of all the tumpuk-tumpuk kuasa, all the states. And I mean, look at Sabah and Sarawak, they are power unto themselves.
Quran. And let me share this with your permission. How we have come to see democracy, particularly from the Islamic perspective of past and the Quranic perspective, is because democracy provides for that. With your consent, let me read this verse to you. وَلَوْلَا دَفْعُ اللَّهِ النَّاسِ بَعْضُهُمْ بِبَعْضٍ لَفَسَدَتِ الْأَرْضُ. Had not God Almighty and not Allah checked and balanced the aggression of one group of people with another, the entire earth is going to be in tumult and dissension. And if I read you the next verse, then you will truly believe that Islam celebrates this system of political organization when God says this in the Quran, وَلَوْلَا دَفْعُ اللَّهِ النَّاسِ بَعْضُهُمْ بِبَعْضٍ لَهُدِّمَتْ صَوَامِعٌ وَبِيَعٌ وَصَلَوَاتٌ وَمَسَاجِدُ يُذْكَرُ فِيهِ اسْمُ اللَّهِ كَثِيرًا وَيَنْصُرُ اللَّهُ مَن يَنْصُرُهُ. Had not God Almighty check and balance the aggression and the transgression, the sins of omission and commission of one group of people by another. Watch this verse translation. Watch the translation. لَهُدِّمَتْ صَوَامِعٌ وَبِيَعٌ وَصَلَوَاتٌ وَمَسَاجِدُ places of worship of synagogue of the Jews, churches of the Christian, وَصَلَوَاتٌ places of other worships, and وَمَسَاجِدُ the mosque, masajid of the Muslim will be destroyed. Wherein God says, يُذْكَرُ فِيهَا اسْمُ اللَّهِ كَثِيرًا, wherein all these places of worship celebrates and hymn the praises of God, of Allah Almighty. And what is the cardinal principle in that? The check and balance. If you take the check and balance away from political organization, you will have corruption and what is known as autocracy, what is known as kebejatan, penguasaan, hegemonic power of one group of people. So, fellow Malaysian brothers, sisters, let me just make it short and sweet. This is what we hope. We will continue to fight for a free and fair election where there will be intense contestation by all political parties and candidates, where there will be access of media, where there will be no fear. And politics of fear, and the old politics of fear would just have got to go away and giving way to the new politics, which will be the emerging politics that we all espouse to have for a better Malaysia, for a better future, for the progeny of all our children and grandchildren to come. Begitu saja saya kira malam ini.
Why? Because good governance is part of an Islamic principle. There is a verse lah, yeah? Being a past man, I have to read at least one verse lah, yeah? So I hope you all forgive me lah. There is a verse in the Quran which says, Inna Allah ya'murukum an tu'addul amanati ila ahliha. God commands you to give the amanah, the responsibility of administering the government, the country, to those who will use this responsibility with full conscience and full realization. It is an amanah, it is a trust which must be fulfilled in a God-fearing manner. This is an Islamic principle. And to me, the Pakatan Rakyat embodies this principle of good governance, of a responsible government, of a government that realizes that power and authority is a trust and must be used for the sake of the people.